Derivatives trading involves substantial risk of loss and is not suitable for all investors. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results.
So stressful. When the world's on fire. Good God. I can't look at this, guys. Like, my strategy is you buy it and you hope that you got a good spot. Yeah, but we all think you're crazy. You don't fight this. No way. The markets are freaking out and you don't think that anything is wrong? Come back tomorrow and I'll lose it all. Should be fun. Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday. Are you guys ready to blow your accounts out? No, I'm just kidding. But today is one of those days where I think we have to worry about that, because yesterday just turned it into a real bender. I had a very difficult time. I just got destroyed. I mean, absolutely destroyed trying to swing oil yesterday. And let's go into what happened. Yeah. So things we're going okay. Where's the chart? Where's the chart? There's the chart. Okay, so let's look at ES in particular. Things were going okay in the morning. We had a buy the dip sort of a move yesterday morning, and then after the stream ended, things started going down, and that's where things didn't go well for me in oil. But then, first coronavirus case, Omicron coronavirus case in the United States announced by the CDC, and the market just took a total dump. I mean, it was a real, oh my gosh. So around 45.50, there was an extremely large iceberg buy order that picked things up. So I actually made money on this little dip right here, but then the market on close was like $3 billion. Somebody stuck $3 billion to sell right on at the close, and they just dumped. Okay, so this market is responding very strongly to Omicron variant headlines, even though everything that we know about the I don't have the stream set to public. How did that happen? Let's fix that. Okay. So markets really responding to Omicron variant headlines, right? And you can see here in oil, kind of a similar thing. They just couldn't hold any of the gains and went lower. Now, I actually tried catching some of this too. I actually made, it's funny. I made some money on this from 66 and then came right back. I believe it is probably the case that this market is going to continue to just jostle around, and that it will be very difficult for us to catch like a real runner today. Okay. We go to the treasuries. Now the treasuries just were kind of bid all day, but man, I mean, they really went. The 10-year did not get higher than it did the day before, but we could get there. And of course, that's all going to be dependent on what the jobs numbers comes out at. And we are getting some flattening again. So, natural gas continues to decline though. Everything is. Gold not picking up a bid here, which, again, it's because it's like a risk off move. You don't get gold and silver go. And then Kappa languishing as well. Okay. So this is kind of the setup that we have. If we want to fade Omicron, then I think that the correct move is to buy the 10-year here. But, rather to buy the 10-year micro yields. But I don't know what's going to happen. If these jobless numbers come out significantly different than the expectation. So what is the expectation? Initial jobless claims 240K. If it was significantly below that, which I don't know, man, that's starting to get into really low numbers, right? If it was significantly below that, it could potentially roil the markets again, with them worried that the Federal Reserve is going to raise interest rates. On the whole, I kind of feel like that the market is faking it. It's like the market is become a hypochondriac oh, guys, I think I have Omicron. Because they're just so terrified that the Federal Reserve will have to raise interest rates because they just absolutely glutted themselves. They just absolutely glutted themselves during the pandemic with debt, and higher rates are just going to be painful across the board. So I think that's the world that we're looking at. But I might try taking some trades in the EMA, but I think that we have to be. I don't know. It's a tough call because there's definitely possibility for buy the dip. Like, I really don't think that this Omicron variant is going to have a significant impact. It is less severe than the Delta variant. Having a less severe variant become dominant may actually be beneficial. Okay, then COVID kind of becomes really more like the flu, and all of the analysts are looking at it and they're saying, well, this is like with oil, for instance. Oil has gone way beyond what they should be doing based off of supply and demand. Oh, by the way, we have OPEC today. You think OPEC is going to think that they're probably going to not do the production easing, whatever that they're going to do? It would be like 400 barrels per day. I think that they're just going to not do anything. They're just going to hold it to what it is right now. Will that cause the oil markets to buy? I don't know. Does it offset the decline that we've been seeing in oil? It's an interesting thing. Okay, so here we go. We got the news coming. Anyways, there's this buy to the dip possibility, but I kind of feel that in order for markets to reverse, there needs to be an actual headline to reverse things. I think that otherwise that they're going to play it safe as regards to Omicron. You saw the way that they reacted yesterday. Okay, here we go. Oh, we have Fed's Bostic speaking after this too. Okay. Okay, so the number is 220. $220 is not like a huge deal, but liquidity sure isn't very good in the 10-year right now. I see, Yosef, you are looking to buy the dip, eh? I had made some good oil trades on Monday, and I actually had some good oil trades on Tuesday, but in the end, I did not do well yesterday in oil. I lost a pretty big bundle, actually. The problem is that I was looking for it to run. I think that I was looking for a fast bounce is what I was looking for in oil, and that's not what's going to happen, is it? It's going to chop around here a ton, is what's going to happen. So I was wrong, and I lost money rightly, and I probably lost way more than I should have, but it's okay. It's okay. We life goes on. Add the money there to try and make a big bet. I think that I screwed up the big bet. We can still just continue trading the micros. It's fine. Maybe. Well, oil seems to be, I don't know. I tell you what, we'll take an exploratory one here. And no, I'm not net positive on the oil trades, dude. I'm like down like 500. Yeah, I think it's net down 500 on the oil trades. Wow, it was bad. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It was bad. It was like on tilt. The thing that's so frustrating is that the trade that I was looking for, like it was there, but it keeps slipping through my fingers. The oil is like really, oh man, I don't know how to describe it. It really, it's like it knows what you're doing and it goes for you. In fact, when I actually was trading it also when they started going in the morning, and it was straight up reacting to individual trades. It was a little scary. That's when I was like, okay, let's back off this for a bit. Okay, well, the treasuries are still pretty low liquidity. They're kind of looking to me like if they go for some of these lows, that they could really drop hard. But they're just kind of floating. They're doing nothing for now. And oil is, I mean, they rose a little bit after the news and come back. It's like as soon as I got in, they started going down, man. Jeez. Well, I'm going to cancel that one because that's 20. Look at that go, man. Like what is oil has been doing is a little odd too, because like you'd think it's reacting to that news, but I don't think it is. I don't think it has anything to do with that news. Well, good thing I got out of that because that could have gone bad. We might need to pull out the Vista chart over here in oil, man, because good grief. Well, there are some large orders trying to prop things up in oil now after that little, I'm going to call it a stop run, but so the question is still, OPEC comes out, they say, okay, no change to oil production. Does the oil market rally hard on that? Because I mean, think about the position they're in. Like if they were to, I don't think you can cut, because what happened if you cut your oil production and then the market decided, oh, okay, Omicron actually isn't a big deal, because that's the most likely case. Then oil would like really be like that would really mess up the supply chain, right? So I don't think you want to do that. And I think you would want to increase supply because hey, you want oil prices to be supported, and it's been ugly for them. Lack of a bit. Nah, I wouldn't say it's that concerning live action because we didn't really it wasn't that big of a beat. I mean, it was 222 versus 240. That's an average that's within the average standard deviation for jobless claims. And jobless claims were already really low, like 240. That's about as low as they get, even during normal times. So I think that having a muted reaction to that news is entirely appropriate. I do think maybe they will have to. Well, so what else news do we have? Because we do have some other news today, right? Bam 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 ba-dum. Oh, just a bunch of Fed speakers later in the day. So Fed speakers could be a big deal. I do think that the markets are going to chop around a lot today. Now, the S&P 500 and frankly oil here too, kind of struggling. That is a little concerning. That is a little concerning. Okay, so there, the 10-year taking a dip at some lows. Not enough to really mix things up. The liquidity is still kind of low there, though. Yeah, there does appear to be some pushback in oil here, but it's not. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's looking a little scary over there, man. They could be trying to do like washouts, like, because I just think you've got to want to be long into going into OPEC. I mean, OPEC isn't for like what, 90 minutes? It was at 12 o'clock. It was at noon GMT, right? I got that right? I don't think I got that right. Yeah. It was like in an hour. Bit of excursion there in the lower part of the range there in oil. Finding a little bit of support again. Some icebergs there too to support it. Oh man, E-mini, not so happy. Okay, so I was seeing a move there. I thought maybe it was because of what they were talking about on the news clock about Germany imposing restrictions on unvaccinated individuals. But I don't think that was. Yeah, I think that they were unrelated. The action. E-mini did kind of maybe bounce there a little. Yeah. They're looking a little better. Hey, sure, the oil sure is fighting around 65 and a half, man. Like the deltas seem positive, but well, okay, there was a little bit of a dump there. Somebody maybe stopped out there. Oh, they evaded you for one tick. I don't know if the insiders are trying to tell us anything, YouTube Finance. I think it's just volatility. It's the result of y'all putting orders in. Orders cause movement, which prompts people to put more orders in and creates more movement. And when things are getting intense, you get lots of orders and lots of movement. and probably a lot of that movement is just random. Okay, well, there's your fill. Another thing in oil is I'm not sure that there's insiders that really know anything that we might not be able to sort out ourselves. Obviously, I don't understand very much about OPEC politics. I can only just kind of sort through my own mind about what they should do and where they're at. But it seems to me like it would be awfully foolish to increase supply right now. So. But if it's some Saudi princess having fun with the market, it's hard to say. It's robots and there's lots of players over there. Look, there's just a lot of volatility, man. I am not, as of yet, seeing any activity in the oil market that suggests to me real informed trading. There could certainly be there. But there's so much noise that they're going to be hidden, right? Well, a little bit of an upturn. You're certainly getting a lot of what do we call iceberg orders in there? Although an iceberg order in oil apparently is like only 50 contracts, so. And they're on both sides, too. Distant relatives of King Solomon. Well, so answer me this. You think that King Solomon is going short the oil market right now? I don't think so. Am I wrong? Certainly not my area of expertise, but I don't think that he's going short. Obviously, I don't know he's going to do anything with futures because he's already like well invested in just through his country. But man, well, I tell you what, they sure are hanging out down there a lot in oil. We are still seeing like icebergs in those areas. I can't really tell if that's like bullish or bearish, but it looks like it's more mid-side icebergs, but we do seem to be getting like buying through it, but then like that it just gets cut down again. You say the economy is much worse than people know? Why? So what data point in the future do you think is going to come out bad that we don't realize? I kind of feel like that shorts and oil here are fishing for something, and it's like it's not happening. Ouch. So that's what I think they were looking for, guys. Well, I don't know. Bouncing there, okay. Icebergs there, okay. These icebergs don't seem to be telling us much. Well, at least they're actually. I would say they maybe they are being a little useful, but it's like they're very short term. Yeah. Now the S&P 500 hasn't been doing much here. I guess if anything, slightly bearish right now. Maybe turning up though. Treasury's not really going anywhere. Ugly, ugly stop run right there, man. Wowzer. I'm kind of disappointed because I really wanted. I was still kind of sitting here thinking, let's buy the dip, but no, you can't. Can't buy this dip. That immediately went and stopped you out, Joseph. Wow. Well, I'm gonna watch here. If I get something that maybe that says it's changed. I don't know. Okay, so the news squawk is just telling me now that the OPEC meeting is going and that A more pessimistic view was being shared at the meeting. Shouldn't that be bullish for price though? They're not reacting to that headline. Or maybe all of that downturn was them reacting to that headline. I don't know. It does seem to have chilled out a bit after that really ugly rundown. Okay, well, that was supportive. What do you think? Tried putting a limit order out there, but it didn't fill. Well, treasuries have kind of been fighting it, but they're still hanging out down there at their lows. You know, I see you saying that Joseph, nice balance, but look, it came right back to 66 or 65. Oh man, I don't know. Again, it's like incredibly volatile. Newsom pledges increased spending on busting retail crime rings. Okay, maybe just change the laws back so that you can't shoplift. So we might get OPEC headlines here any second. Well, actually, that still goes for like an hour, right? See, so there it is again in oil. They seem to be making some progress, and then somebody will come in and dash it. It's like someone has a vested interest in preventing them from creating a pivot low or confirming a pivot low. SEC Chair Gensler doubles down on his calls for more oversight of crypto trading platforms. Tweets Bloomberg Crypto. 10-year there, maybe they're gonna kind of nibbling. Maybe you get somebody to nibble at 26.5. Come on, you gotta. I would be hitting at that. Whatever. Now that was definitely more positive. Now, interestingly enough, you would expect there to be a hole through to 65.25, but they kind of had to fight to get through that. So. Okay. What the heck? Is that the OPEC news? What is going on over there? Oh. Oh, I'm wrong. That's what the deal. They are going to increase supply. They were going to. They are. That's what Amina Baker is saying. All ministers appear to be in agreement with an increase of 400K for January. My oh my. Well, okay. So now that we've got the direction set, how far do they go on that? OPEC Plus agrees to go ahead with the plan to increase oil output 400,000 barrels per day. My oh my. Watching oil is a real is kind of fun, let's say. 63. Can you believe this stuff, guys? Wowee. Wowee. Are we gonna see like 60 today? I mean, look at the it's going down so fast that the Vista chart just looks like what? What the hell? ES seems to like that, I bet you. Although they're not really. Okay, well, there was a pullback. Pretty big one. Okay. I don't know, man. When's it going to 150 is a good question. There's got to be a lot. Like all of the bank analysts were all bullish on it for sure. But you know what? I think that if I'm OPEC, I have to be saying that because I think the Omicron variant is going to be a problem, and I don't want the oil price to increase too much. Because like the whole thing is, J.P. Morgan is saying they don't have as much capacity as they claim, right? Oh, Yellen says the stimulus did impact inflation. Oh, okay. Now we're telling the truth over there. Okay. I want to know when it's going to 60 or 50. Like, holy crap. This is just like insanity in oil. Oh, man. Okay. Okay, you know what? I tried taking a trade in there and I am like, nope, I'm not touching this anymore. Holy shit. I screwed that up so bad, guys. Oh, how come this won't show me tabs? Oh, that's so annoying. My jigsaw position window won't show me positions. What happened? Well, I had a short and I kind of got scared out of it, and then things came back kind of hard. So then I was definitely like, it was actually the justified thing. But I wasn't really able to take advantage of that. Basically, it was too fast. See, like that shit's just like fucking nuts. I'm thinking I might try one more time, but I really regret touching it, man. I really regret touching it. Oh, no, I'm not touching it anymore. Why did you do that, guys? Like, I had a position that was up like $100 and then it came back boom, boom, boom. I shouldn't have been touching it, man. Well, because I thought, I don't know what I was thinking, to be honest. I was making a gamble for sure. I'm not seeing, man. Okay, fuck this. Hold on. See, oil is almost completely retracing that move. Okay. Let's see if I can fix this now. What the fuck? There's my position window. Even if I go to factory, it won't. Maybe I need to push this. There we go. Oh, fuck, really? Ah, shit. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm so fucking stupid. Oh my god. I mean, I could have been short and made $500 there, right? Shit. Not 500, 200. Well, I'm not very informed in the oil. Oh yeah, it was a real trade, OZ. I'm so fucking dumb. So I tried going short and I didn't manage it. It's too fast. Like it might as well call that a blowout, blown account. No, I mean I feel bad. I'm definitely like, oh my god, I really should have done something. I really shouldn't have done that. Any of that. I'm so fucking stupid, dude. You sound like someone who I feel like that's what I did. Okay, well, first thing we're going to do is we're going to close that micro DOM so that I'm not tempted to touch it again, because I really should not be touching. I literally lost $300 on that somehow, and I am so fucking stupid. Like, I thought, okay, we can do one contract through this. No. Oh my gosh. I was short. Why is this not? Okay, hold on a second. Something's wrong with my jigsaw. Okay, I was short 62.86 average and got thrown out of it. Then I tried to go short again at 63.31, 63.50. Yeah, see, yeah, it's too volatile to trade. I had done one more than I had thought. But the one that killed was when I was long from like 65.5. And then I got long at 65 as well. Now those are all micros. But each one of those is like $50, right? That's such a because I've been doing so well with the micro treasuries, and now I just brought my account down to like $400. I'm so fucking dumb. Oil will destroy you. And I mean, I could have been going short this whole time, and I would be like a superstar, but that probably would have been a really bad idea, huh? Not a really bad idea. It probably would have been a really bad thing for me because I don't think I would have learned anything from that. I probably would have learned a bad lesson if I had made money from all that. Now I gotta fix this here. Anyways, I'm gonna be like depressed now, man. Why? I don't know what I was doing. It was more like a YOLO trade, Lucas. I think. I well, even now, I feel that oil is oversold. This event could. I don't know, where are we now? 64.20. Like oil below 65 to me is kind of like a little silly, given everything else that was going on, you know. And I was trying to catch along that like I could run. And then I thought, well, we're going to have this OPEC meeting and then we'll see what happens. But first of all, I had opinions about the OPEC meeting that I think were dead wrong. Right? I knew that was a big risk, but I thought, well, if it goes down, I can just turn around and sell it. And that's what I did, but I underestimated the volatility, man. Like when it's moving $3, even with our DOM and everything, we can't click that fast, man. Anyways, no, we're not going to recover that trading Zen. No. Instead of getting a camera, we could put all of that money into the account. Because I do kind of like switching instruments. I'm just probably shouldn't be doing oil. Well, in the treasuries after that news went higher, didn't they? Yeah. Like I learned a lot about oil from doing that. Maybe I could swing it if in a less dire situation. feel like though that I'm chasing things that I shouldn't be. You know what I mean? Like, I do okay in the micro treasuries. Every once in a while I catch a big one, but it doesn't really make up what you have to pay for freaking, the data and all that sort of thing. So then I see these opportunities over here in oil, and I'm like, well, this seems like this should be something where I should be able to get something like a position, and it could like run, and I could make like $1,000 swing trade. But I do not have enough risk to actually trade those. I don't think that I really have enough risk to trade ES. A few $100s down, $300 just makes me feel so awful. It just makes me feel all awful. Would not take any long position. Well, but even the short position screwed me over. Oh, man. The thing that makes me so mad, too, about it was that on Monday, I felt like I was doing it great. I felt like I was doing a great job. And like I had things under control. In these last 2 days, I'm just like full tilts. Well, I don't know if I'm like full tilts like right now, but I just made a bad trade. If it's not consistent, well, I want to take swing trades. I don't know. The fact that I don't have a good answer for you there says that there's something wrong, huh? Hold on a second. I need like some water here. Okay, let me start over. I have a problem. I got a strategy. I understand a lot now about markets and the way that they behave, and things make so much more sense. And shut up, the stupid news. Okay. We've learned a lot about the markets. We understand things that I'm much more confident about. Okay, like this is really the way things are. And I'm not making very much from that, right? Like, it's a lot of work. I'm trading it with these micro treasury contracts. I'm not making enough, even though I am making money from it. I'm not making enough to pay for the fees, right? Like, I can pay for like the data fee, but I'm not paying for the data fee and the jigsaw fee. So it doesn't work. So then I'm looking for ways to, get the account to a new high. And I see this opportunity in oil. So I take some risks, and I'm sitting there like, I need to take risks. I haven't been taking very much risk, and I should swing harder because I'm doing well. And then I just get absolutely destroyed when I try. So I'm not sure what I should do about it. If you don't have consistency swing trading, then being able to make 1K on that trade doesn't mean much. Meaning, yeah, I get what you're saying. It's one trade, but I lost so much more on that one trade than I should have. It's really embarrassing to be here in front of you guys and to admit that I basically lost over $1,000 on oil this week. Like, what the fuck is wrong with me on oil micros? Like, how the hell it dropped $5 It was bad. Well, you're doing well on macros UST, not macros CL. Yeah. A big part of it is that I don't understand the oil market, right? To me, the OPEC being, we're just going to continue the increase. And then the degree to which they fell is like, what? But the bigger thing, though, and kind of what I'm getting at, I guess is like the emotional capital, right? It's like you put all this work in on it and you're doing everything right and you're still not really being rewarded for it. And I want to do something with my time, like I feel bored. I feel so bored all the time. I mean, that's an ADHD thing, but I feel so bored all the time. I want to put effort and hustle into something and have success with it. And I'm not getting it. You know what I mean? And where do I got to change? Where do I got to go to feel like I'm getting something? Because I just don't think that I can put the money into trading that I do to make money doing it that way. Well, I can't purple haze. I can't trade multiple contracts in oil on that. That's not really the problem. Yeah, all traders go through feeling like we're putting in work and not getting anything in return or losing. Well, I mean, the reality is that trading, you're not likely to make money from day trading, right? Like frankly, we come in and we're scalping, and we're paying for all our commissions is actually a pretty good achievement. Oil is still rising up. That kind of is starting to look like they're going to retrace that whole fucking mess. Look at that. Close that there on oil too. But oil is bouncing back. The E-mini bounced hard. That's what that is. Nope. That was a dumb trade in MES. Wow, that got... Haven't seen this amount of volume going through NQ before. That was a little odd action. Like, the open was like strong by the dip, right? Shoot. Well, I'll try it again. It may just be being really volatile. They're buying it pretty hard. It's not actually going yet, but they're buying it pretty hard in ES. Little bit more, come on. Nope. Well, look at that. And the treasuries had a decline there, but I mean, that was a big buy on the open. And they're getting stopped. The 3,000 buy, it's still net 3,000 buy. How much is it going to go down here? You're actually short oil. They are kind of heading back down now. Well, that short was very short-lived, and now break of highs. Crazy up volume. Hold on, how much did I lose? 50. Okay, so I'm even now on my ES trades. Man, that's a monster. Oh, shnikes. There have been many more that have to throw up. Look at TN. Yeah, are you talking about the full 10-year? Or the ultra 10-year, rather? Is that what it is called? $33 was the last pivot high from the overnight session. So I think that given the aggressiveness that they had with that up move, that they're likely to do that. In fact, it wouldn't be surprised to see 45.50 at least, if not some retracement of some of yesterday's move. Like we could have a 100 point move today. Octavia says yes. Yeah. You know what? I could trade 10 years more. That's the problem. What I really need to be doing is I need to be trading micros, the micro 10-year with multiple contracts. But I also, hey, like going to where I really think that there's an informational edge. I think that there's some value in that. You know? Like here in ES right now, I think contextually we know probably market is overreacting to Omicron, so we should be looking for a bounce. And the way that opened, the volume on that open, is a good reason to come over here and try and take one long, right? Yeah, I bet you that it is better because the Qs are going to be easier in TN, right? And TN is actually a real ultra. It's a real 10-year instead of this 7-year. So I mean this trading this micros over here in many cases has been better than trading this. But it's either I want to trade this or this. It's weird. It's weird. I don't know. They all have advantages. It's not the instrument, guys. It's not the instrument. It's my ability to take on risk and act, right? And understand the market that I'm trading. Or really, it all comes down to my ability to understand the market that I'm trading. Well, there's $100 on a sim trade. I feel like I should switch over and do a real trade in ES now, but not when it's trading like that. Yeah. We might be able to get some good trades. It kind of depends on how we're going to try and play it, huh? I'm looking back on this now and I'm like, oh, I wish I had taken that with a live order and then just try and hold it all day. Although the way the Treasury is acting right now kind of makes me question how far they're actually going to get. 45.50 seems like a good possibility. Yes, kind of does look like it might turn back down. Although when it starts to do that thing, they have a tendency to surprise you and go bust 45.40. Oh, you know what? No. When I started trading futures, I traded everything all day, every day, questioning. Always did well from the beginning. Took years to understand why. Problem is just in my mind is like, here I'm talking about we've had so much success with this channel. Like, really, the YouTube channel has been so successful, and you guys are great. Like, even if I decide that I just can't handle the stress, you know, I would still just come and trade sim with you guys every day, just for you guys. Yeah, I really appreciate it. But that's not the way that I've been thinking lately. The way I've been thinking is, the YouTube channel is so good, and I owe it to everybody that helped this channel become what it is by putting more into it and building it even stronger. And so I'm thinking about all of these investments that I could do. Like, I could get a new camera, right? That could help me make more content. But then I'm like, but like, really, what is the point? You know, like, should I really be putting more into it? So buying a camera really gonna make a huge difference to you guys? I think we kind of have to question that one. You only trade options with 1 to 2 month expirations. Maybe if I wanted to do the oil thing, I should be doing an oil option for sure, but I'm not quite sure how I would do that over on my other camera. Forget the camera, make the number first. What do you mean by that? I think part of the camera thing is it gives me something to do, to go and research about what to do for a camera, you know. Learn about cameras. Well, I know what I want to get. I should go get it, right? But make the money first. Well, I don't know what you mean. Like, that's the thing, is like, the YouTube channel makes money. It's not like it's not much to speak about, but it's been enough. We have made enough to get a camera, and that's why I feel like I'm supposed to put the money that I make from the YouTube channel back into the YouTube channel for you. But a part of me says you should just go and put it into you should just go and put it in your account and put it into an index fund. You get what I'm saying? Or you should go and start another venture. I'm not sure what that other venture should be. I should probably put more effort into the software for you guys, because I really feel like these tools are things that everybody should be using, and it's not wrong to put that in the account and swing trade if you feel like it. I don't think I want to swing trade that money. Certainly not right now. I think I need way more practice. So like with oil, when you look at oil, for instance, you can really see where understanding the instrument makes a big difference. Like in the treasuries here, I understand like what the timings are and how long it takes for the book to recover and those sorts of things. And in oil, I don't. And so you'll just take a trade over and over again, thinking that that's the spot where it's going to turn around, and when it doesn't. Like this going down to 62.50 and then bouncing, like there's no way that I could see that that's where it was going to turn. maybe there was signs in there, but it was just going so fast, right? Knowing when the OPEC information tends to come out and how that tends to play out, like that's a big part of it. Knowing, like, I didn't even realize when it closed. Yesterday I was like, oh, that's a huge cluster of volume there. What happened there? Oh, well, that was when the oil pit closes. It's things like that. And so a lot of the mistakes that I made, I might have been able to avoid if I knew more about the instrument. Get what I'm saying? So that's where it's like, well, we could swing, but we're going to have to learn a lot more about other instruments, and we're going to have to do some research about every instrument. Like, I've done so much research in the treasuries and the ES to try and understand how they move. Although the research that I've done in ES done particularly helpful, unfortunately. Put it in a college fund, yeah. Well, I have been putting money into college funds. I kind of feel like I want something else to occupy my time. I should put it into a new venture. We should spread out, But how can we spread out? I like to create algos for NinjaTrader with the help of creating one that's robust and profitable that keeps me from being bored with just trading options. Oh man, but you know what the problem with that one was, Purple Hazy? Did you notice, like, Seth, you're right, and but I can make stupid decisions too, right? It's a weird Jekyll and Hyde thing to my brain. I pick up on a lot of things that people don't, and the brain works hard, but the brain can also make really bad miscalculations compared to other people. If I'm wrong, I'm like really dead wrong. I was really dead wrong about oil here. Look, now they're at 65. Like, this is going to be funny. This is going to be the bounce. Like, that's going to be the low, and now oil is going to go bounce back up to 70. And it will never look back, and we could have gone long here, but we've given up. Smart people make stupid decisions all the time. Yeah, but this blowing, what, $350 on that? That's all me. Only have myself to blame. And oh wait, what? I did something wrong there. Why did that happen? I had oh okay. Did you send me an email just now? I'm back test it. I was gonna say the problem was once I realized like how much more efficient the market was from a statistical versus informational efficiency, I was like, what's the point in doing all that? Oh, okay. So I screwed that up. See, even here, getting a trade in the treasury and getting it right, I'm like wrong. Oh, really? Wait. 220? Really? Well, maybe that's what happened. Or crashing, I don't know. Do I have another position open and I don't realize it or something? No. Well, that's not right. Okay, well, if I had realized that that was what was going to happen, then I would have done things differently. Ooh, well. Yeah, I had the login, yes, but I didn't take it with a live account. I should have taken it. If I had taken it with a live account, it would have been like, okay, well, we made it all back. Good job, Seth. Would that have been making it all back? No, because it's... So basically, let's say it was from 20 to 30. And 10 points is $50, so it would be 150 so far. No, it's 60. So it'd be 200 so far. With perhaps more to come. Yeah, you don't have to tell me what your trades are, guys. I don't want to tell anybody like it's not appreciated, go away. But you know, I don't really think that it's actually that helpful to people. So what happened there, why I was so confused, was that I had thought I had taken that with 2 contracts and I had only taken it with 1. Scratch too long, see that short. With the way that the ES is behaving, these treasuries could come back quite a bit, couldn't they? I mean, we could be going back to the 130 area. That's a whole 22 ticks from here still. there's a large amount of potential downside. Kind of looks like that for now they're going to rest. Anyways, I've been thinking for a long time, like, oh, we should have another venture. I don't know what it is. This kind of makes me feel like trying to find that venture that occupies you for the next bit. That's never gonna happen. You need to learn to be, you know, content with mundane life, and just realize that because of the way your mind is built, that you're always going to be bored. Just to confirm here that what I thought. Yeah. That's so frustrating. I think that the margin they're requiring for me to trade micro 10 years is more than it should be. But I'm depressed. I don't think that I would call it depressed, but I'm not happy right now. I'm not happy today, Air Cages. I just made a series of very poor decisions in the past 2 days. A very bad series of very bad decisions, and I'm just so mad. Like, I could have just sat and done nothing, and I'd be happy where it was. And I don't know what the hell is wrong with me, man. Why I did all that, and I kind of have to sit back and like rethink everything, like. I'm gonna have to put more money into this account to, for starters. Oh, we tried trading oil and got destroyed. Really ruined the account with those oil trades, man. Another thing that's frustrating, yeah, you don't trade oil, but I tried trading some micro oil. Yeah. I really just put off all risk there, that management there, deny live action, because once I took one of those losses, I probably should have just been off. And it is kind of dumb that I could have just gone short. Like, it wasn't like it just got diced up. I was just in the wrong directions completely. But like, the reality is I'm not willing to lose $300 on a trade, and that market just moved $300, right? That was the largest problem with doing that. The problem wasn't necessarily so much trading oil as it was trying to trade oil when it was that volatile. But if the kind of opportunities that I want to take advantage of are going to be in those kinds of situations, then the reality is I just can't do those. Because I'm still feel very confident that the market is oversold. Was it just a bad call? Well, before there, I said, well, I don't think that the Salmons are selling this. I think that's probably still the case. like, look, oil is technically higher now than when the OPEC thing happened. Yeah, Eric K just says you're probably right, but your timing is off. That might be. And that's the thing, is that I was just saying, well, I can try it a couple of times, and then no. $1,000. Why? Why'd you do that, Seth? Why'd you do that? It's fucking stupid. It's okay. I kind of needed to lose a little bit of money anyways, otherwise I'd have to pay taxes. That's the other thing, is that I kind of do have to spend that money, or I guess the amount that we have is not enough, not much to speak of, but I tried to be revenue neutral. Too much. It's over 1,000. Actually, like right out about 1,000.
Welcome.
Oh, whoops.
USA.
Whoops. I hate the way the YouTube Studio handles those links. No, it's a Full Metal Jacket clip. No, Eric Ages was the one that was like, I want to see you gamble. Well, I did it. You missed it. You can go back and watch it on replay. Oh. Well, that's interesting. Oh yeah, let's turn financial juice back on here. Yeah, why did you make money that way? Something's going on here. I mean, the treasury is kind of starting to move up again, or down again, but the ES just did something like they were unhappy. Dave is rich. kind of concerned also about the market's future here, because we've come up so far, and now that the interest rates are rising, it's kind of looking like the markets are just going to go sideways. And everything that I've looked at, all of the stocks that I've been following and commodities I've been following that I thought would maybe help protect me in that kind of a situation, haven't been doing very well lately. So I feel like that there's like no solution, that the markets are just going to suck for the next 10 years. And I'm sitting here like, maybe we should just cut our losses, like, because it's just going to be a shit show. You know? Sideways is right. Yeah. I mean, presumably it should turn into a stock picker's market, right? I'm not necessarily a stock picker. Just have to wait it out. Yeah, so anyways, the other thing going through my head is just like, okay, well, we are going to have to put more money on this account, because when the next month comes, well, and they're bouncing a little bit there, huh? 24. It looks like oil's turning back down after retaking 65. The problem is that like I'm not going to make that back. Like, you realize that, right? It's gone. I have to put more money in the account to pay for the account for the data fees, right? And then, it'll be back to trading micro contracts and barely making the fees. Kind of feels like a waste of time, don't you think? Was under the impression you're here for the journey of trading. Yeah, but the journey of trading is kind of becoming not so fun. UVXY. I don't know, man. It sucks, like, because everybody's gonna shit on you when you make your mistakes. You guys are all very nice, but not everybody else is. I'm gonna get shit on for this mistake. And you know, I'm trying to make content, and there's a lot of content that, hey, look, I don't know if it's gonna make you money or not. I just know that it's what the best research and empirical evidence that we have tells us about markets. And it's things that not very many people know, and I think could be valuable to a lot of people. And so at first I was kind of keeping it to myself, and now I've been like, okay, let's make videos about this stuff. But then it's like, okay, but why bother making videos about it if you're going to turn around and make dumb decisions like that? In this case, it's losing the money, because being wrong would have been one thing, but losing that much on it was just so dumb. Just so dumb. Address the mistake. Well, the only thing that we can do is just never touch oil again, right? Wrong, we need to trade more. Yeah, we'll do it again on Sim. Yeah, only trade oil if you can handle the 50 to 75, at least in this situation. The funny thing is that normally in oil, it seems like it's hard to even get 10 cents. I'm gonna need to keep my eye over here instead of over here. Well, I can come back tomorrow and feel better, guys. It's not going to solve the larger problem. Yeah, you really just lost money. Yeah, it was money that was just already there. At least that's how you go. Like, the thing is that in my head, it's like, oh, even if you do everything right, this is still not going to work for you. But that's not really the truth. I mean, I did something wrong. I did something very wrong, right? But I go back and I look and I'm like, okay, yeah, but if I had made all the right decisions, probably the right decision should have been not to trade it. Then would we have really been up anything? I lost 1,000. I turn around and I make 1,000 because I made 1,000, right? On Dwack. Does it really matter? Not really. Yeah, it's a bad image. It is. We're doing it as a hobby. I mean, I should probably focus on how to make the stream more entertaining. Yeah. These treasuries are coming back big time. I mean, ES isn't falling that hard. I don't know. Nobody wants to hear it. They expect it to be this amazing experience. Like, the truth is that I thought I could come in here and just trade micro treasury futures and maybe make a little bit above what I pay month to month for the data and the commissions and all that sort of stuff. I'd just come in and do that every day and I would be happy. And I think the reality is that I'm not. That I wanted to come in and do something big and make a big trade and you know, hit a home run. And I tried so effing hard to do it there in the oil when I really didn't know what I was doing. It led me into a series of trades that I should never have been involved in. Right? This isn't going to work if I'm not satisfied with what I'm doing. You understand what I'm saying? We can't just come back tomorrow and then keep doing this. And I mean, yeah, we can, but it's not going to be very effective. I'm not going to be very effective because clearly I want more. I want to take risks and I want to be rewarded for it. And so I've had it like I do the stream and I trade and they put a lot of effort into the YouTube channel, and it's like it's hard to put a lot of work into the YouTube channel, and I'm not sure that I'm really getting back much from it anymore. It's been great, but you guys are like the real reward for it, and I've been sitting here thinking about how can I put more into the YouTube channel, and at the moment I feel like I can't really justify it. But then what am I supposed to do with it? Do you understand the conundrum I'm in now? You understand why to me it's a little bit more than just a loss. It's a realization that you think that you're fine and you're really not. You've had this conversation with your wife. Talking to my wife about trading doesn't help. Not about trading, but about doing something that feels like a waste of time. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I think that if oh right. But that's the thing. You're not going to become a millionaire from day trading. It's just not going to happen. The other side of it is, why did I do all those things? I really knew better and I shouldn't have done them. And it's like a lack of self-control, or like I'm intentionally subterfuging myself or something. Like I had a good winter there. Like I made a little bit of money from it in oil, and why didn't I just take it off and walk away? Wow. They flipped back around off of that so hard. The 10-year might be worth another. Yeah, I guess not. Happy sunshine traders. I got destroyed. I don't know if you know what we've been doing here, Gary, but I lost so much money trying to buy crude. I don't think I can ever touch it again. You see, I actually didn't really see anything of this sort. Oh, there was some buying down there. Yeah. Well, the thing was, the ES opened up quite aggressively. There was some pretty strong buying the dip action there. But when they got to what, 45, 65, it got hit back, smacked down really hard. So even though I think we're having a buy the dip day, ES looks like it's going to continue to just be really volatile. So I think it's really hard to come in and look at some action at a price level and really try and rely on it, right? Because the reality is there's just going to be a lot of movement. And the only way that I know to make money in that kind of a situation is to have a really wide stop and take your profits quickly. You know what I mean? And even then, that's kind of not a very good strategy. Yeah, until it gets worked out, crit is going to be that's. I was expecting a V-shaped recovery, and it's not happened. It didn't happen. I was wrong. That's fine. I could have taken that trade, lost a little bit on it, and been fine. But no, I had to keep going. That's the problem. That's why I'm just so fucking stupid. I don't know what I was thinking or why I did that. I don't know what to do about it to stop myself from doing that in the future. I don't know what to do with our trading in our stream here. As a result, I can place, look, you can see. There's not very much volume out there, by the way. Yeah, I can put orders out there, right? But I can only put one order out there, which is a problem too. So I'm going to have to put more money in. And then what? Lose it again. Well, I'm not going to lose it again. It'll just be there and it'll just keep going forever. We're trading micros into treasuries. I mean, now they're at 65 and a half, so 65 and a half was like the area that I was trying to go long from. That just kind of gives you an idea that like any price that you pick, it's probably going to come back to it. You get what I'm saying? Well, do some work on some machine learning stuff. Can still get a camera if we want. Make more videos. Do daily videos or something, I don't know. Yeah, Treasury's coming right back there again. They seem to be just reacting to what the S is doing and overreacting at that. If you calculate the VX. Yeah, but I don't... How can I trade that, though? I don't think I have the ability to take a position in any instrument that would benefit me from that. Oh boy. Another Omicron case in Minnesota. Well, why is the S&P 500 buying? I'm like seriously thinking about clicking in short here. Nah, I'm not getting the order flow that I should be seeing. Maybe it has yet to come. Yeah, sellers coming in. Yeah, it's a little better. I'm sitting there. I'm like, I really think that this news should cause them to sell back to the open. Like that, the variant is in Minnesota is like much worse, right? That's like, okay, we're definitely gonna get the Omicron variant. Again, maybe Omicron variant isn't. Oh, look at that. Oh, dear. 4,500 absorbed at 4,530. I'm surprised that they didn't just completely puke there. The way that they filled that. Because they did that yesterday and it was like. Okay. I got my one, right? I didn't even get my one. That's okay. It was a good try. They might collapse a little later. I don't know. Okay. Well, the buyers at 30 held so far. Well, we just had a coming out on Twitter, Omicron COVID-19 variant case identified in Minnesota, says the state health department. We started to see some downside action, and they supported it at 45.30, and the buyer at 45.31 so far. It may yet turn back down again. I mean, you really got to wonder if you're long, like, why you would want to hold on, given how it behaved to the similar headline yesterday, right? I don't know. And also with that, I mean, if they come back down there again, is somebody going to puke? So I can hear that from my Financial Juice newsfeed. There I have an affiliate link in the video description. $70 a month for the Financial Juice newsfeed, or a one-time lifetime subscription for $1,000, which is what I have. Come on. Okay. I want to see this guy puke. I think it's going to happen. Look at that. Give it up. Give it up. I see red quotes all the time. I don't know. I think he's gonna have to puke it. Don't you think? How much? How far are you gonna go? 25, 20? Okay. Somebody trying to help it along there. My face feels contorted because I'm laughing and smiling and I find this amusing, but at the same time, I'm still kind of unhappy today. My face just feels tired. So what was the open at? Okay, 45.10. 45.10. Oh, geez. Well, they've got a long ways to go then, don't they? Okay, but there's below 25. I still haven't seen a stop run like that guy that had that huge buy order at 45.30 is puking. Did you go short when I told you guys that? I hope. Well, I certainly hope you didn't buy after you heard that, at least. VIX at 30, I can get a 31.32 winner dinner, no chicken. Yeah. But Gary, what instrument do I'm going to trade it with? Because I don't get VIX futures. That's the other exchange, right? Should have gotten the UVXY calls. Ultra short VIX. Oh, that's what that is. Okay, yeah. Hey, that was a pretty strong pullback. I don't know. Look at oil at 66 now. Oh, what? Okay. They're confirming now that the case in Minnesota came from a man who recently traveled to New York City. So it is in the open in New York City is what is my take from that. Nah, the market seems like they don't care. They are shrugging it off. Actually, that was a lot of volume that sold down through here for us to be back up at 45.40. I don't know. I got 232 big winners on there on that. I just didn't take profits off of it. Hmm. Like this spot right here seems like not bad. They are kind of extending higher though. Yeah. There's ATR stop. The volume through here still hasn't come in long, by the way. It's curious. Hmm. Oil's looking awfully bullish at the moment, isn't it? But ES is kind of struggling and maybe turning back down again. You're getting a 5-minute chart shooting star candle right now. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it ends up just being a bull. Jeez. Awfully volatile, wouldn't you say? The gold is not liked in this risk off. Yeah, it really is not. It's really striking, isn't it, Gary? I think of it often. Like, man, every time something bad happens, gold sells. And every time something good happens, gold sells. The only consolation is that Bitcoin hasn't been doing very well in this environment either, so. Okay, so this is really starting to look like a turn back down. Like I guess I can't really show you, but the volume here on this whole move up has the cumulative delta has been flat. Okay, so we'd be watching 30 again. I think if they fail the 30 again, then it's really going to be a good chance that we go for the low of the opening prices and then low of the day. Okay. Hmm. When the deltas fly, watch out for the failure. Yeah, well, we got to remember that correlation between the cumulative delta and price is not really there. is just an unusual and interesting thing to note. Basically, that buying and selling through that whole move up was actually somewhat equal, and then the offers just pulled out of the way more. Okay, so you see that massive order at 45.30 in the ES? Ooh, boy. That is a big order. And they are trading pretty big numbers in ES right there, too. In the 45.34 area. Whoa. Okay. Large sweep there. Come on. Ooh, if they get through that 30, that could be real spectacular, man. Oil's still generally on the uptrend. Okay, well, I think I gotta take profits on this. If I can. Darn it all. I don't know, man. That was interesting how that one turned out. Look at oil. Tisk. I should have waited for that whole thing to go and be done with. And I could be long oil from 66. Fuck. Yeah, we're still not building much cumulative delta on this move up. It's kind of interesting. Can be totally right. Well, on that one, I just that's too fast, right? Them ignoring that headline today, though, could be really bullish, couldn't it? Look at oil, man. That's wrong. Okay. I'm always concerned about the delta. There's always someone on the other side. Well, I think in ES, because of it being an index and everything, it's kind of a different situation, right? Because the cumulative delta, the orders in the ES don't exactly move it per se, right? With them all hedging and with the arbitrage and everything else, it eventually comes in line. But you're going to run into situations where things just don't line up correctly. Joe Biden's Twitter account, every time that it tweets something, I'm just kind of like, He's not. When Obama said stuff, it was convincing, it was persuasive. But when Biden says stuff, it's just like, what are these guys doing? Do you really believe the nonsense that's coming out of your mouth? Well, ES kind of came up there to 45.55, stalled out. So it still looks like it's just really volatile in ES. I think we had a pretty good... I really wanted to see what would have happened if we had failed 45.30. That could have been spectacular, but they did not give it. Bears having their way for a few. Oil definitely turned. Man, when you look at the chart, it's like, there's no big deal. But then when you look at the top, you realize how far it came. It's like, wow, that's just moving so much in oil. Can't believe that we were at 63 at one point in oil. Can you believe I was selling at 63? Oh my gosh, Seth. What the hell? $63.50. Should have been buying. What the fuck? Well, 10-year is sitting there poised like at the lows. Nobody's hitting it, but this looks like like I don't see people like speculating and pushing it down there. It's just moving in correlation. So we might see new lows without much fanfare. That's often how it goes in the Treasury. if Playboy names Cardi B as creative director in their residence. Good grief. Oh, it's time for me to quit at 9:05. You're right. Hey guys, I will see you guys tomorrow. Stay profitable, friends.